In this boxcar press video, we're going to discuss locking up a base in a press for platen press operation. I encourage you to read also the Mills book, Platen Press Operation, which goes into this in much more detail.
Photopolymer plates need a base to become type high. Our lockup starts with a boxcar deep relief base, which has been cut down to fit inside our presses chase with plenty of room to spare. In order to fill the gaps, we have furniture, which come as assorted thicknesses of hardwood maple, and also raglets and leading for the smaller gaps. The raglets and leading vary in width from 1 to 12 points thick. And finally, we have a challenge high-speed quoin. When we turn the quoin key, the quoin expands to wedge everything into place. We'll start our lockup with several pieces of furniture. These will allow us to position our base in the middle of the chase. I'm making sure to put the furniture, and not the coins, at the two edges that I'll feed paper to. Any assortment of furniture, raglets, and leading works to fill up the rest of the chase. Make sure to leave room for coins on the two sides opposite the feed edge. You'll notice in this lockup, furniture surrounds the base. Each piece is slightly longer than the base itself, extending beyond the side of the base on one side only so that it doesn't jam up against the other surrounding furniture. One coin will put pressure horizontally, and the other will put pressure vertically on the form, so that it stays in place. Don't use too much pressure, or the form will buckle upwards, which causes inking problems. Tighten a little at a time, first one coin and then the other. All you need is enough pressure to make sure the base doesn't drop out when you lift the chase up. You won't always have a lot of room in the feed edge of your base. Here's an example of a lockup when you have to put the base close to the edge. And this would also happen if you had a very large base. Keep in mind, though, that the gauge pins that hold the paper for printing will smash your base's surface if they come into contact with the base during printing. After lockup, plastic-backed photopolymer plates are easy to position and reposition on the gridded surface of the base. Over time, bases accumulate ink and need cleaning. This is best done right after printing with a cloth dampened with press wash. Stubborn stains are easier to remove with abrasives. We recommend Scotch-Brite pads moistened with press wash for a more thorough cleaning. Clean up with a dry rag and your base will look almost like new. Also make sure to clean the backside of the base. The same method of rag and Scotch-Brite pad will help keep your base free from debris that would otherwise affect printing. Now that you've got a clean base that's locked up well, let's get down to some printing.